They got the little Green Bay and Vikings game. Kirk Cousins is out due to that list, that C list that he's on. Man, what a crazy week of football. I sit up here and say that. What a crazy week of football. If John Mann was alive, I know he would have broadcast. He would have been like, what the heck? In all my years of broadcasting, I never seen nothing like this. You guys, please check that video out I just made too about Antonio Brown. Like I said, dude is a stud, but man, he makes terrible decisions. Seriously. If you really felt like, you're losing the passion of football, that's okay. You're a human being. I'm not going to drag him under the mud, but don't make a scene out of it. It just makes everything worse. That's what I was trying to get at. I couldn't believe it, man. I know Tom Brady, his family probably embarrassed. People that knows Antonio Brown's probably embarrassed, but man, that happened. I was just like, oh my goodness, man. So, I mean, like I said, it's similar to Devontae Davis. I mean, I thought Devontae Davis was horrible. This overshadows that, man. So, hey, it is what it is, though. This is a really gonna be a good game. It's like a more defensive game right now, the Vikings and Green Bay. But good thing is, at least the Buccaneers end up winning. I think they're clinched the NFC South. But moving on to this game, after this game, the Chargers went against the Denver Broncos, which is a divisional game. I knew that we could not afford to lose this game. We could not afford to get swept. That would have been horrible. And then the Broncos would have had a chance to go, but they just didn't have enough depth in our team. On their team, and we found a way to take advantage of a lot of things. The Chargers we end up scoring a touchdown. I love what Andre Roberts did. Shouts out to Brandon Staley for giving his speech and giving him the game ball, because he deserves that game ball. I mean, running down that field, scoring on special teams. Last time the Chargers ended up scoring on special teams was back in 2012. So I don't know if we had Sproles at the time, but man, this was good. I was so happy. When we got Andre Roberts, I already knew, because Andre Roberts is a vet. I knew things was gonna turn in our favor eventually. Especially had the explosiveness with Kansas City a few weeks back. But man, this is good. This is a really great game. Now the job ain't finished yet, though. Can't celebrate too much. We got to go against the Las Vegas Raiders at Las Vegas, because I think they came to our house and we beat them. Now we gotta go to their house, and I know they're gonna be super hyped. Because the stuff that they went through, with a new coaching staff, Henry Ruggs, losing him, after they drafted him due to his incident that he happened, so this is going to be a tough game. It's another divisional game. So now we in a situation like, all right, now we gotta push harder and have everyone healthy. Everybody's 100%, everybody's healthy. Justin Herbert, everybody, Mike Williams, But I want to say the good thing about this game is that, we dominated from the start. Besides, we gave up a 61-yard field goal. I was like, oh, gotta be kidding me. So I had 3 on that board, and then they ended up scoring a touchdown. Or they scored they had another field goal marching down the field. Then they scored a touchdown at the last minute. But I mean, with this, we mixed it up on offense. Joe Lombardi was very smart at on the game, man, and so he utilized Travis McClitty. He had a couple receptions, and filling in that role for Donald Parham Jr. Steve Anderson had a couple catches. Mike Williams was good. I was really concerned about Keenan Allen, but Keenan Allen, like a late game, he ended up scoring that last touchdown, which was cool because he had some drop balls, but ended up getting called back anyway because of the holding penalties. We had a couple penalties against us. Defensive holding, holding, stuff like that. I was like roughing the passer, actually, it was a few on it. So I thought that was a kind of BS in a way. And I wish we would have sacked Drew Lock a little bit more. Drew Lock had the ability to get out. So I think we got to work on that a little bit more moving forward, going against Las Vegas. But I'm very, very pleased about this. This game was something that we needed to win, because unfortunately we gave up 41 points against the Texans. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. And we was going against their backups. But it is what it is. I think we got the 7th seed right now. I think we're tied with the Colts and them right now. Oakland Raiders, like I said, they can sneak in there. The Las Vegas Raiders can sneak in there if we find a way to lose this game. But we got to win. We got to sweep them. And we got to go ahead and move forward, man. It'll be interesting who we go against if we beat them. If not, our season's on the line, then we just got to look forward to the offseason. But I'm going to look forward I'm praying to God that things are gonna look good for us. But all of this happened, right? This sets us up for success because the Baltimore Ravens lost at the last minute. Thank goodness. That was crazy. That was a crazy game. I was literally rooting for the Rams. I was like, Baltimore needs to lose for real. I mean, I know Tyler Huntley, man, he can move down that field, but oh goodness, if Lamar Jackson was in that game, it would have been a different story, I believe. But I'm glad the Rams found a way to get it done. Um, that was a scary game, man. Von Miller, I think he ended up getting the last minute sack against Tyler Huntley. So the Baltimore Ravens they end up losing, and the Miami Dolphins they got obliterated by the Tennessee Titans. Tennessee Titans looking really promising in the AFC. Like I said, AFC is still wide open, man. We don't know what team is really dominant. I mean, yeah, for a minute I thought the Colts, because the Colts was playing really good ball, but it's all about that game plan and what team shows up. Colts got a good offensive line. That's why Jonathan Taylor had the ability to, make all those rushes. And then he still had a good game despite them losing. They had like over 100 some yards. So, I mean, they still going to be in the playoffs, but it'd be good for them to win that game so they can't rest their starters like that. The Kansas City Chiefs, they was in a brawl with the Bengals. So, you know how that went, right? So, we managed to beat the Bengals, but it's what it is, man. Um, so they try to play for that number one seed. They want to get that home field advantage, the division round. And so that will actually help them get closer to the Super Bowl. But we got to see, man. We got to get in. Before we talk about all that championship stuff, we got to get into the playoffs. And it starts, like I said, next week, man, against Las Vegas. And that's going to be a one heck of a game. I wanted it to be a good, clean game. I'm glad the defense stepped up. I was a little bit worried at first about our rush defense, but we managed to stop Javonte Williams, Melvin Gordon in his tracks. And yeah, I mean, I think it was great. I think this was good. It was a good crowd. It was a mixture of everything. The Chargers fans were loud. Justin Herbert, I want to say congratulations to him for actually surpassing the most touchdowns in a single season, especially with the Chargers. Uh, you had he surpassed Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers had 34 touchdowns. I think the most that he threw in the season with the Chargers, and that was in '08. And Justin Herbert he threw 35, so it was good, man. That's a record. And the dude is just a sophomore, man. He played a flawless game, no interceptions, no turnovers, really good. It was great to see Asante Samuel back out there. Mike Davis is all right. I got burned a couple plays, but I hope Chris Rumph too, got we drafted for the defensive tackle, that he has speedy recovery, man. I want them boys to go. Do it for Donald Parham, man. Seriously. Wow, that was a good throw. That was a good throw by Aaron Rodgers, man, to Lazard. Wow. But yeah, man. So overall, good game, Chargers crew. If y'all ain't here or whatever, y'all come in here a little bit later. But it was a good game. And I'm just glad that we had the ability to win. Starting off the year right, starting off the new year right, 2022, man. So pressing on, moving forward. Let's get this done for next week, man. Definitely, I'm try to talk about that game during the game and get in there, whether win, lose or draw, man. Just get in there, see what happens, man. It'll be interesting though. So, uh, you know, we gotta get that. We gotta get that seed. We gotta get that seed, man. So, but that was a big win for us. But Las Vegas ended up winning too against the Colts. So 23-20. I'm gonna look at the highlights of that game. See how Derek Carr did. I think Derek Carr threw a couple interceptions. I'm not sure, but let me see. What? Because I'm gonna watch the. I might have to watch the highlights. Yeah, Derek Carr threw a couple interceptions, man. 24-31, 255 yards. Josh Jacobs had a decent game. 16 carries, 63 yards, one touchdown. Zay Jones. Ooh, Zay Jones. Zay Jones and Hunter. Yeah, Hunter Renfro and Zay Jones. Yeah. Hunter Renfro, Zay Jones. Yeah, those were the ones. Carson Wentz threw a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor had a touchdown. Yeah, so both teams are 9-7 now, man. So we got to see. It all starts, like I said, it all starts next week, man. So we're gonna see how this goes for us. I'm gonna keep pounding, man. Keep doing what we got to do. Go boats, boat up. let's get this W for next week, and we can congratulate Brandon Staley, man. See, it's gonna be really interesting to see what Justin Herbert can do in the playoffs. I really want to see him in there. I know I've been kind of up and down about this team because of the inconsistency, but it would be freaking nice to win this another divisional game. All right, we can do it. I know we can do it, man. So I think our offense is a little bit better. We got a great offensive power. None of this stuff's gonna be easy. No divisional game is easy. Where it felt good to put up 30 some points on your divisional rival. It really does. Pulling up 30 some points on your divisional rival, it feels great. It's a different type of feel on that, man. So um let's keep moving forward, man. I'm not gonna be on here too long, but I just want to go ahead and just talk about this game here. So like what I'm seeing, see what the future holds on Sunday, man. Playoffs, we go on from there, man. But yeah, this your boy Yelling Jr. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Love coming in here and talking to you guys, man. I'll be back in here a little bit later. All right, guys, I'm out. Deuces.